got a secret underneath. Yeah, she's this naughty little freak. She likes to put on a show. She likes when it takes control.
Here we go. Yeah. It's the game time. It's the right time. Come on, y'all. Stand up, let's go. It's the last dance. You know you better show. Stand up, let's go. Meet your makeup. Record breaker, trophy taker. Stand up, let's go. It's the last dance. You know you better show. Stand up, let's go. Meet your makeup. Record breaker, trophy taker. Yeah. Record breaker, I'm a trophy taker.
Welcome to Best of the Locker Room, where the joint practice against the Ravens put the Packers back on track.
It was a lot better day. Just love the energy that we came out with. You know, we was playing fast. You know, with physical, just all the stuff that we talk about, what we preach in the meetings and stuff. You know, we came out with the right mindset.
After a subpar practice and game in Denver, the Packers needed a much better performance, and that's exactly what they got. And it came against one of the NFL's elite teams.
It was super important. I think it gave everybody a little bit more confidence. We know the Ravens are a smash mouth team, so we already knew that coming in that they were going to maybe try to bully us. But I don't think guys allowed that today, especially on our side of the ball.
If anything, the Packers were the bully, especially in the red zone, where Jordan Love threw 4 touchdown passes to 3 different receivers.
I mean, as a team as a whole, I feel like we're definitely ready. You know, it's been a great training camp. Definitely got better every day, I feel like. And, you know, obviously there's mistakes, things like that happen, but just being able to learn from those. But I think we're definitely ready.
Wes, the preseason finale has arrived, and we are back at Lambeau Field. Packers and Ravens, it's time for final thoughts. This is it for the preseason, Wes. What's at stake?
All the jobs that we've talked about for the past month, all the starting positions or the roster bubble spots. There have been so many competitions, Mike, throughout this training camp that have gone right down to the wire. Look at kicker, look at offensive line, receiver. So many different things that guys have been competing for. The final 53 next Tuesday will be set, and this is the last time to show out.
Yeah, you mentioned those roster decisions are Tuesday. Well, within 24 hours of that, the decisions will be made on who's coming back on the practice squad. Those are important roster spots as well, and those will be won or lost possibly in this last preseason game as well. Wes, who's heating up? Presented by Aurora Heated Apparel.
Tyron Hopper, Michael, the rookie linebacker out of Mizzou. I was really impressed with him, specifically in the second half in that game in Denver. This is a guy that did not practice for a week going into that, had not played in an NFL preseason game yet, and still had 11 tackles and really looked the part calling the defense. The Packers are so deep at inside linebacker, and this guy's been able to get some reps here down the stretch. Could be really big for him going into the 2024 season.
Yeah, absolutely. And my guy's on the offensive side of the ball in this game, and it's Malik Heath. You mentioned receiver earlier. Well, Heath was the team's leading receiver in Denver. He also had some nice downfield catches from Sean Clifford in practice this past week. And in that battle for receiver, Malik Heath is stating his case. Wes, I say this game turns into a win for the Packers to wrap up the preseason if they protect the quarterback the way they did in that joint practice against the Ravens. Whatever quarterback is out there on Saturday, whatever the offensive line is that's out there in front of him, the pass protection on Thursday against Baltimore was superb. And if that continues as the Packers wrap up the preseason, they will have reason to feel very good about their offense heading into the regular season.
Absolutely, Mike. And I think the Green Bay Packers win this game if they if they play like they did in practice on Thursday. I got ahead of myself there with so much excitement. I mean, the Green Bay Packers really wanted to bounce back from what happened in Denver, both in the practice against the Broncos and obviously in the preseason game. I felt like they did that. They took a step forward, as Jair Alexander told the media afterwards. This is going to be a competitive game. There's going to be a lot of hustle and bustle between both sides. You know the Ravens are going to bring it. The Packers have to meet that challenge.
Absolutely. And with that, we will sign off on this edition of Final Thoughts. Be sure to follow all of our coverage of Saturday's preseason finale from Lambeau Field on Packers.com and on all of your social media channels. Thanks for watching, everybody. Enjoy the ballgame.
heavy air, 54-yard try to take the lead, and he will get it.
Out here today to be able to showcase what he can do.
3rd down 11. Johnson, and grabbed with the helmet going sideways. Walker was hit by.
But then as the camp continued, Anders Carlson just started nailing extra points, nailing field goals, and he's done a really good job of staying consistent the last couple of weeks, and I feel like he's taking the lead back.
This is a perfect kick, a 36-yarder. The Packers on top 6-0. Fairweather is the back. Rookie quarterback Pratt. Blocked by Caleb Jones. Last tackle in the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! Bo Melton! Pratt with the beauty, and the Packers have taken the lead in an 18-yard touchdown pass.
These was catch your 50-50 balls right there. Michael Pratt's going to give them to you. Sean Clifford's going to give them to you. We want to see what these receivers can do given the opportunity.
Leary, thrown away. What a great play. That's a loose ball. And being chased by Mosby and picked up on the play for a touchdown. Touchdown Johnson. Anthony Johnson with a big-time hit by Aaron Mosby.
Recovered by the defense for a touchdown.
Ran straight through the quarterback, knocking the ball backwards. Even if it came out of the quarterback's hand like a throw, it's still a lateral. Anthony Johnson Jr. is having himself a game started there by Mosby. What an absolute play that was.
The return, 41. Clifford to the air. Timmy to the block. Caught for the touchdown. Grabbed right there by Heath.
It's important that the wide receiver pushes outside the cornerback, forces him wide. All he has to do, a big-bodied receiver like Malik Heath, all he has to do is get inside and keep position. And you see it right there. You put that ball in.
55-yard try. Orzic, the long snap. The kick is perfect. Right down the middle. 55 yards.
Hats off to you guys. What a terrific way to end the preseason.
Yeah, I thought it was outstanding. I thought just everything that you can control, the effort, the physicality, guys running to the ball, straining, really in all three phases really showed today. Our play style was on point.
Was there a particular part of it that you really, really like?
There wasn't much not to like. I know we gave up the one big play defensively, and then we missed some opportunities offensively. Certainly loved to make all our kicks today. We missed the one, but I thought all in all the performances were what we need and what we expect moving forward.
4 takeaways by your defensive unit, led by Aaron Mosby. Forced fumble that leads to a touchdown and an interception. Those takeaways, you win and lose games with those things.
Oh, absolutely. I thought he played outstanding. I mean, the physicality showed up on the scoop and score by Anthony Johnson, and then I thought Christian Welch had a great takeaway. Kalen King had a nice hit that we didn't want to score on, apparently. Christian Young kind of fell over himself, but all in all, it was an outstanding defensive performance.
Could you talk about your running game? 193 yards worth, and it's all done by the young fellows.
Yeah, I thought our backs ran really, really hard. I thought that was the most physicality we had seen from these guys. And that was one of the challenges going into this thing, with knowing that Baltimore is a physical group. And it was great to see those guys finishing runs and then playing with low pad level.
I would assume that missed 32-yarder by Anders Carlson does not make the job of selecting a kicker any easier.
I would assume, right. Yeah, it definitely is a challenge, because those are ones that you got to make. And, it's disappointing because he made a 50-some-yarder earlier. So, it is what it is. And, but luckily for us, we got a great sample size all throughout camp, whether it's in practices or in the preseason games. We had 2 joint practices, so we got a good sample size.
If you'll excuse me, I got to give a shout out to the offensive line. 193 yards rushing, no sacks.
Yeah, I thought our O-line really did an outstanding performance and played the way we need them to play.
Did you learn anything about the guys competing to be your backup quarterback, Sean Clifford and Michael Pratt?
Well, I thought there was good moments for both of those guys. Unfortunately, I thought there was a couple missed opportunities, and we'll take a look at the tape and dive into it a little bit deeper.
Okay, Matt, you got to be cut down to 53 on Tuesday. What goes on now?
I think just making sure that we, dot all our I's and cross all our T's, and there's going to be great communication between myself, our staff, and Goody and the other scouts.
You looking forward to getting started on the Eagles?
Absolutely. We've kind of been doing that in advance, quite frankly.
Kalen, tell me about that hit, forced fumble, one of your guys' 4 takeaways. Tell me about it.
Oh, yeah, so we were in a cover 2 call, and I was just curl vision player. I was reading the quarterback, got to my landmark, read the quarterback, and I seen a crosser route coming from the other side, and I seen the quarterback like staring it down, so I knew he was going, and this was late in the play, so I knew he was going to end up hitting it. So I just trusted myself, broke on it, and just I really went for a form tackle. I didn't even try to strip it or nothing, but I guess I hit him at the right point in the right spot, and the ball came out.
Yeah, you hit him really good.
Yeah.
Kalen, some guys that play your position are not into the rough stuff, but it seems like you're really into the rough stuff.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I just feel like, I'm just trying to be as well-rounded as possible. Like, I don't want there to be, oh, he's a guy who can cover, but he can't tackle. He's a guy who can tackle, but can't cover. Like, I want to make sure that my whole game is balanced and I'm clicking on all cylinders.
How's this whole thing been for you? You're coming in as a rookie and so forth, training camp. How's the whole thing been for you?
It's been good, man. Like, coming in from the first day I was here, fast forward to now, I feel like I progressed tremendously, I've gotten more mature. I've understood more concepts, and I'm learning 2 positions right now. So, well, not 2, just an extra position because I'm already used to playing corner, but learning nickel. So that was new for me, but I feel like I'm handling it very well. So.
Kalen, do you get the sense that this was a terrific way to end the preseason? Just the vibe with the team, and it was kind of a subpar week in Denver, and then come back to have the week you guys did both practice and the game.
Yeah, definitely. Coming off last week, it was obviously a tough week. Well, we lost that game. So after that game, we put it behind us. We attacked practice this week. We competed. We trusted everyone, trusted the coaches, and I feel like it showed today.
You impressed with Lambeau Lee? Man, I was pretty tired. I'm not gonna lie, but I was like, I gotta at least try. I didn't exactly make it up there, but hopefully I got a picture or 2.
Did this feel like that? Obviously, the interception.
Yeah.
Your culmination of training camp, how much you've put on tape and how well you've done. This was at a kind of a perfect exclamation to the end. To say,
Sure.
all right, I put it all up, and actually, I kind of like too.
Yeah, that's kind of my mindset. Like I've kind of said to you guys before, it's just I try to take it one play at a time and just focus on that play independently and just make the plays that come to you. And it's always never perfect, right? There's always more plays that you wanted to make, but yeah, I just try to do my best with what's out there. Yeah.
It's not your first time in this position, having to wait to find out what your roster status is going to be.
Right.
What have you learned from those other experiences? How you're going to handle these next couple days?
Yeah, I just take the opportunity to spend time with my family and my wife and my son. So God will take care of the rest. I just try to put the work in. That when the opportunity comes, take advantage of those opportunities, and then when those decisions are made, just kind of let God take care of the rest.
What's your level? Sorry.
Christian, 3 games, 3 takeaways. Have you ever had a streak like that?
Not that I can remember, no. I have to dig up the archives in high school. I'm not even sure if in high school I had that many takeaways. Credit to my teammates too, and the coaches just kind of put me in the right position, and my position coach, the drills and stuff we do, and individual and the practices stuff, that all gets me ready to put me in the right position to make those plays. So credit to them as well. But yeah, I can't remember a streak quite like this one.
Growing up, how surreal is it? Growing up around here, how surreal is it to have a chance to Lambeau Leap?
Yeah, I was actually joking with my father-in-law this morning. They're in town, so I was like, I need to get another pick, because we had the pick ball. I had the ball with the interception I had last week. We were kind of messing around. My son he's 14 months now, so he loves to any ball, he's all about it. So he was messing around with it, and I'm like, I need to get another one, and I need a Lambeau leap this time. So we were joking about it. And it wasn't the best Lambeau leap, but Lambeau leap nonetheless.
Feeling good. Thought it was a pretty good outing. I think we took advantage of some opportunities and, drove the ball down the field and had a pretty good game all the way around.
What happened on the interception?
I think I just held on to the front side concept a little bit too long and got backside, and I didn't really see the guy, and I kind of just double clutched, and then just ball came out weird.
And you were injured for a second after what happened?
I was all good. I just got the wind knocked out of me. I couldn't breathe for a second, and then I popped up, and I was good.
What did LaFleur say to you when you got out of the tent? Because it kind of looked like he had some words to share with you after that interception.
I don't think he said anything. I don't remember.
Well, what was
right
just the
after.
mindset going into this game? Very different outcome than in Denver.
Mindset is always the same. Just go out there, compete, try to be. That was the biggest thing I think we wanted to emphasize, throughout the whole offense was alignment and assignment, control what you can control, and effort. And I think the guys did a really good job. Effort, everybody was flying around on both sides of the ball, all three phases, special teams, offense and defense, and I thought it went pretty well.
What did you see on the Bo Melton touchdown?
Bo Melton, it was a great offensive call. Got the one-on-one coverage we were looking for. It was a slot fade, and he ran a great route. Offensive line did a great job protecting, giving me some time, and he made a play. So it was awesome.
What are your overall feelings now that the training camp's over, the preseason's over, you've done everything that you can on tape to try to make this team?
Just control the controllable. Everybody, there's a lot of tough decisions that are going to have to be made, and there's some really good football players in this room, and whatever's best for this team and whatever is going to have the impact to win the most games here is the most important. So
does it kind of help you to have this performance today as the last thing of the preseason for you, just to have the way you played today? Does that make you feel like that's better going into sessions?
Yeah, I think so. I think anytime you play pretty well, I think it's always a good thing. But I just think all the way around, offensively, I think everybody did a really good job today.
Do you just completely ignore going in that this might be the final decision maker, how you performed today? How did you go about just trying to block that out? And in culmination, it really could be today's performance could be the deciding when it's so close between you guys.
I don't really think I looked at it like that. Just like I've been saying, is just trying to control the controllable and go out there. I think number one thing that I was focused on was alignment and assignment, being as close to perfect as I could be with that, and then making the plays when we had the plays there. And I think we made some of them today.
How are you feeling about your body of work?
I thought that we did some good things today. A little bit slower start in the passing game. Just getting heated up a little bit, but I thought that we rebounded pretty well. Made some adjustments at halftime, and it definitely showed. So it was a good day. When you win by that margin in the NFL, whether it's preseason or not, got to be happy with it, and got a touchdown in Lambeau. So happy about that.
The running backs, it seemed everyone performed really well and ran hard out there.
Absolutely. Yeah, every single back that was out there played extremely well. Just goes to show the level of play in that room, the expectation that they are looking for. So kudos to all those backs who went today. It makes our lives a lot easier when we get the running game going. So
was the plan predetermined for 2 on, 2 off?
2 on, 2 off, yeah.
How good did it feel to get back out there after halftime, after the first half was a little slow?
Great. And it wasn't even, I wouldn't even say slow. First drive we moved the ball down the field and we got a kick, and it was all good there. I thought that we definitely could have had a play there. I got to go back and watch the tape, but I misbobbled the snap. Just kind of was low, and I kind of took my eye off of it. But that would have been a nice little hit too. So it would have been interesting to see if we could have picked up that 3rd and long. But no, I thought that we were just efficient today. We were able to play our game of football, and it was nice to be able to play throughout the whole game. Even going in and out, it was just nice to be able to. It's like, kind of practice your role. You just never know. Okay, you're gonna sit for a quarter here, maybe it's a half of a quarter, and then boom, you're back in. So it was good to kind of get in the ebbs and flow there.
Sean, what did you see on the touchdown to Malik, and kind of with the linebacker underneath being able to get that thing up?
First and foremost, Malik ran a great route, and they do that. They do that little double bracket where they bracket certain players. So just saw that they bracketed the through route that we had going, and we were able to kind of sneak it behind the ear of that linebacker. And Malik obviously made a great catch as well. So it's great, just great play, great protection as well.
every day is going to matter, but today, going into it, did you feel like this day could matter more than other days, as much as you don't want to think like that?
Nah. I mean, it doesn't really. At the end of the day, like I'm playing in the National Football League, and every day that I get to play in the National Football League is a great day. So you could spin it however you want, but I had a lot of fun. I didn't think about it like that at all. It was just another opportunity to get better, play with, great guys in this locker room, and it was just a fun day. Good win.
What's your mindset going to be for these next couple of days? Wait until Tuesday.
Get ready for the Eagles. Start watching some tape on Philly. Obviously, with camp, it's just been very, install centric. So just not been able to get the reps to look at the birds yet. So just start to break down some tape there, get ahead of it. Maybe even watch some Indy as well, just so that way it makes week 1 easier.
Pretty confident you'll be the number 2 after this. I mean, it's not your decision ultimately, but as far as if it was you to make a decision based upon your work, do you think you'll be the number 2?
It's not my decision to have. I think the world of Mike. I think that he's a great player. I think that I'm also a great player. So it's not my decision to have here. I think they should keep all of us. Thank you.
Showed that they can hang with one of the better teams in the league.
2nd down and 10. Wilson, big hole up the middle as he takes it into the teeth of the tackle by Tim.
She a baddie with some nice eyes. She can stare right through your soul with that eyesight. She don't pick a side by everyone's time, and she don't even know, yeah, pretty little girl. She be poison like a snake bite, and she really come alive in the late night. Once she put the venom in them, yeah, she tastes right. And she don't even know, yeah, pretty little girl. She can drop it low with it, la da 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 da. She look like a pro with it, la da 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 da. Know how to move it slow with it, la da 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 da. I just wanna flow with it, la da da da. She know how to drive them crazy, she do it daily. She get on some big lady and freak amazing. A little nerdy, little brainy, she like we're playing. She got me drooling, got me craving, she misbehaving.
A freak in the night, yeah, she do it right. No, she don't show it in the light, keep her secrets tight. Yeah, out of mind, out of sight, and she just my type. Tattooed, living life like we don't live it twice. And she damn near perfect when she working. Like a dancer, she could work it, but only for him. And those eyes out of flirting, I was searching. And the thoughts are perverted, yeah, disturbing.
Agree with that notion? Most of those spots
she comes alive, so bad, mistakes, I guess. She looks like innocence was possessed by the night. She has some thoughts that would make other people shy.
Hit the pylon.
My little black butterfly.
What a catch and run.
She a baddie with some nice eyes. She can stare right through your soul with that eyesight. She don't pick a side by everyone's time, and she don't even know, yeah, pretty little girl. She be poison like a snake bite, and she really come alive in the late night. Once she put the venom in them, yeah, she tastes right. And she don't even know, yeah, pretty little girl. She can drop it low with it, la da 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 da. She look like a pro with it, la da 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 da. Know how to move it slow with it, la da 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 da. I just wanna flow with it, la da da da. She know how to drive them crazy, she do it daily. She get on some pretty lady and freak amazing. A little nerdy, little brainy, she like we're playing. She got me drooling, got me craving, she misbehaving.
What a great play. That's a loose ball. And being chased by Mosby. And picked up on the play for a touchdown. Touchdown Johnson. Anthony Johnson. With a big time hit by Aaron
Mosby.
She's got a head filled with demons. You're lucky if you get to see them. A pretty face, yet a heathen. The dark with her's a different feeling. She'll leave you reeling.
Devin Williams and another big defensive play by Aaron Mosby.
She a little body with a face like that. body if you lay like that. She got a few teddies on display like that. Sweet like candy, wish she tastes like that. She got them addicted like drugs, like falling in love. It's happening right now. She hear the rumors, yeah, all of the buzz about what she does, yeah, they all discuss. She got a skin that is soft but she rough. She learned to be tough, she still doesn't trust. She got him feeling all kinds of stuff. Riddled with love, riddled with love. She's got a head filled with demons. You're lucky if you get to see them. A pretty face, yeah, a heathen. The dark with her's a different feeling. She'll leave you reeling.
Simpson is a third-round 55-yard try. Orsic, the long snap. The kick is perfect. Right down the middle. 55 yards. 3rd and 3. Handoff here. McCrary has the first down. He gets by Rigby into the secondary.
Danger they both crave when they